أخيها ورتل القرآن اسمح بصوتك اسمع الأكوان اقرأ كلام الله داوي نفوسنا.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. And it's Friday, 9 o'clock. What does that mean? It means we are here today for the business show, I Mean Business, on Iqra TV. And as usual, I have two distinguished guests. And before I introduce my two distinguished guests, just a little bit more about I Mean Business and Iqra Television. I Mean Business is a program to help you move forward if you're already in business. If you're thinking of business, you know, we'll try and help you along. And Iqra TV, as you know, is an ethical halal channel, so everything that we will discuss will be ethical and halal, inshallah. And also we look forward to your calls as well. So that's what this program is generally about, and today we have two guests, and then in the second half we have a third guest. So, you know, a little bit something special for you. So let me introduce my first guest tonight momentarily.
Excellent.
And of course our regular co-host, which soon will be taking over from me, inshallah.
Yep. Inshallah. Inshallah.
SAMMY HEGAB.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And Happy New Year.
Happy Islamic New Year to you as
Alhamdulillah.
well. Alhamdulillah.
Thanks for telling me, guys.
Yeah, it's
I didn't know
day
that.
3 today, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes,
Really? Excellent.
yes. 3rd of Muharram.
Alhamdulillah.
So we had Hajj, and after Hajj is Muharram. 2nd of Muharram. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's almost midnight, depending on where you are in the world.
That's true. You're right about that.
It could be the first or the second, depending on where you are, or even the third.
That's true.
Who is that? You know, or the right thing, or finger licking good.
That's
it's
right.
the branding that straight away
That's
you know
right.
which companies
That's right.
you're talking about.
That's right. That's right.
So
I think they always say a picture speaks 1,000 words.
Yes.
Yeah.
So effectively what Junaid is saying, the branding needs to really communicate what the purpose of the business is and where the mission, the vision, everything, just through the images itself.
And the pictorial is so important.
That's
and even
right.
the colours, green or blue for corporate, well, obviously you know more.
Well, I
about
mean,
that. So, you know, people even, it used to be the red pillar box for GPO.
That's right.
And yellow before that, and now they've
That's right.
changed it.
But I think the problem is what I've noticed.
Why do you employ experts? Because you are not an expert, and you cannot be an expert in
That's right.
So, Sammy, we've come across this. Get expert advice and take it.
Absolutely.
And follow it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And then fine-tune it and tweak it to your own
That's right.
personality or brand.
That's right.
But that's what the experts are there for.
I mean, the other thing is this as well. It's like a round peg into a square hole. This is how at the end of the day money talks.
Yes.
And obviously the rest I don't wish to say on the TV
No,
channel.
of course not.
Obviously, because it's a halal TV channel.
Absolutely.
Alhamdulillah.
And even your branding, I understand
That's
that
right.
you're going to get some expert
Well, that's why I've
expert
actually
advice. And
that's
so
why I've
you-
actually consulted with Junaid. I
Yeah,
know he's an
alhamdulillah.
expert in the field, and that's why I brought him on to look at
Alhamdulillah.
Umacom and see how we can actually move forward
Yes.
with the branding. Now, what I do notice with Muslims, they usually compromise in the image and branding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I
one
agree.
thing. They just say, oh, it's not so important. As long as we've got a good product, let's just get it out there and sell it. And it's all about price or position, whatever. But really, in this current climate, you need to actually communicate through design. And Muslims need to take design and branding more serious to be
Yes,
successful in this climate.
So as soon as you have an idea, go to an expert and say,
That's
look,
right.
what's the right name? What's the right image? What do you? And then you ask the client, what do you want to portray? What is your USB?
Yep.
Your unique selling point. And from there you can get ideas and
That's right.
inshallah
That's
show them a
right.
way forward.
I
Something
think-
new and innovative.
I think what you're saying really
Yeah.
at the end of the day is, unfortunately, presently at the moment, only a small minority of Muslim businesses, what I've noticed since 2001, since I've been freelancing as a brand marketing designer, is that only a very small percentage actually think out of the box. Majority of the ummah, presently at the moment, are thinking too literally, and as I said, they're too stereotypical.
You know why? They're thinking, why reinvent the wheel? But they're not. They're tweaking the wheel.
Yeah.
Imitating.
Yeah. So they're imitating.
And to be honest, Bahajan, at the end of the day, they're not going to move forward, because what's going to happen is, like I said, when Qibla Cola came about, then you had Evoca Cola, then you had Muslim Up, then you had Medina Cola. I mean, it just went on and on and on and on and on. And it came to the point, you know, it came to a bottleneck, if I can use that terminology, since it was a cola bottle.
That's right.
And eventually later on, at the end of the day, it just became
Are those
very
brands still
fizzed
around?
out.
To be honest, I remember when they first came out years ago, but since then I haven't seen
I
them.
think,
don't
I mean,
Faded
alhamdulillah, as Coca-Cola, I mean, as being one of my clients, alhamdulillah, they've actually got themselves into Asda.
Oh, mashallah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, yeah. But the others, to be frank with you, they've sort of fizzled out, if I can use that terminology. They've gone a bit flat.
They've gone a bit flat. They've been opened and used. Now, listen, it's an ideal opportunity now to buy out these companies.
That's right.
That's right. That's
So
right.
we can offer them a penny on the pound.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
And we
A
tell them
halal
now,
penny, that's
a
right.
halal penny that we
That's
have
right.
earned.
That's right. That's right.
So, Sammy, what are you doing with Unicom? Oh, listen, you've had lots of questions.
Absolutely.
And I've been inundated with emails which I've been passing to you. You know, with 250,000 viewers.
Wow, alhamdulillah.
You know, not everyone writes in, but I'm inundated.
Yeah,
So
well,
what sort of questions are you getting?
17,000 visitors a day.
There's
And
17,000.
there's now just over 2,000 members.
Right.
And about 20% of them are active daily.
Yes.
That's on Unicom, yeah?
Yes.
That's on Unicom,
That's
yeah. So
excellent.
it's actually growing. And now I'm
Alhamdulillah.
attracting a lot of business owners as well.
Alhamdulillah.
More serious business owners.
So what sort of questions are they asking and posting?
One of the
and-
questions is like how to start a business. Should I set up as a sole trader or a limited company or a PLC? Just the steps. One person, a very interesting question I got asked was, a gentleman was asking me, he's got £10,000 and he wants to invest it in currency, buying and selling currency, speculating.
Forex.
At Forex
Yes,
markets,
for-
yeah.
foreign
And
exchange.
I personally, this is my view from what I've studied in economics, and also Junaid knows a lot about Islamic economics
Yeah,
as
I've
well.
studied it as well,
You can't
alhamdulillah.
trade money. Money is not a commodity. The halal way to make money is to buy a product and then
Increase its value.
increase its value and sell it, or provide a service.
Yes.
Like
Not
Junaid
just-
does.
yes,
I mean, he freelances, he does a lot of consultancy work, a lot of graphic design work as well. He charges for that.
That's
That's
right.
fine, that's halal. But you can't just take £10 and then somehow, you know, sell it for £11 or something like that, or charge interest, loan it out and charge.
Yeah.
That's haram. That's absolutely haram.
Absolutely.
And I said to the gentleman, look, from my opinion, from what I've studied in Islamic economics, I would avoid it personally. But ask a scholar in that field, because I'm not a scholar.
That's right.
No, but some things are very clear cut.
It's very clear.
You know, but some people like to bend the rule here and there just for their own benefit. And to be honest, they like, you know, Sammy has clearly said that, you know, you don't need to be a scholar. You know, some things are so black and white that you can clearly tell the brother, no, I'm not going to involve myself into that business. And I myself have been in these type of situations in the past whereby I've had a few people who were very disappointed with me in terms of me saying no to them, because obviously even if it was 1% or 5%, if it was haram, I will not accept that work.
Mashallah, that's very good.
Alhamdulillah, I will not
Alhamdulillah.
accept it at all.
And I've actually said it in previous shows as well,
Yes.
that your risk is fixed.
Risk,
Okay,
yes.
so you shouldn't be all stressed out about it. You should be really relaxed and know for certainty
That's
that
right.
if it's written for you that you're going to get £1 million in your entire lifetime, you will get it.
That's right.
Don't get stressed about it. You do the activity and Allah's the one that gives the
And keep
risk.
it all
He's the
halal.
Ar-Razzaq.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
So what sort of business ventures are you doing at the moment, apart from Iqra and Unicom?
Also at the same time, in the past, what I did was I actually created a Muslim brand called One Ummah.
Okay.
And I did this about, I think, 2002. And it was actually, first time it was distributed at an Islamic conference. And it was called Muslims in the West. And basically what happened was they made 500 of these tops. They sold them for about taqriban £5 a pop.
Okay.
And there was, this is what was told to me, inshallah, and there was only one left. So basically, and that brand, what happened was after that event, I started to realize that a few people wanted to mimic it, and I had to take it more seriously. I think you've seen the brand who I'm talking
I
about
have,
as well. It's actually on the intellectual property office called One Ummah. And what happened was I actually spoke to a potential Muslim investor, and he actually offered me 180 grand.
For the brand.
£180,000 just for that brand, because he wanted to use it, okay, in Saudi, okay, and he had ties with, I believe, Harvey Nicks as well at the same time. So this is what I'm trying to say. It's not about gimmicks, it's not about effects. Really, the bottom line about a brand, it's all about how do you understand your public, the psychology